which we have left in the first lesson, that is rational and irrational number. Okay, we'll start with exercise 1D, sum number 10. Whenever we are rationalizing the denominator, we have two terms. Okay, that is we have a plus b. So we used to rationalize it by a minus b. Okay, but in this sum we have three terms. That is 1 upon 1 plus square root of 5 plus square root of 3. So I'll do one thing. I'll make a group, that is 1 plus square root of 5 as a plus square root of 3 as b. So this is my a part and this is my b part. Whenever I will rationalize it, it will be 1 upon 1 plus square root of 5 plus square root of 3 multiply by 1 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 3 minus square root of 3. So plus becomes minus after rationalizing. So 1 multiplied by any number is a number itself. So in the numerator we will have 1 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 3. And in the denominator, pay attention, a plus b, a minus b, it is a square minus b square. So we will have 1 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 3 as it is. And a plus b the whole square can be written as a square plus 2ab plus b square. B means square root of 5 square. What is the square root of 5 square? Square root of 5 square is 5. So I will write just 5 minus square root of 3 square is just 3. Okay. So 1 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 3 upon, I am having 2 root 5 as it is. 1 plus 5, it is 6. 6 minus 3, it is 3. So I am having 2 square root of 5 plus 3. Okay. But this is not done. Why? Because in the denominator there is a root sign and we don't want square root of sign in the denominator. Then we will again rationalize the denominator. That is rationalizing the denominator. I will have 1 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 3 as it is. And in the denominator we will have 2 square root of 5 plus 3. And after rationalizing, 2 square root of 5 minus 3 minus square root of 3 upon, sorry, it is only 3 over here. So it is 2 square root of 5 minus 3, 2 square root of 5 minus 3. Okay. I will continue the next part over here. So we will multiply each term by the numbers. That is 1 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3, root 5 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3, minus root 3 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3. Okay. So, sorry, 1 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3, 1 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3. Then square root of 5 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3. 2 square root of 5 minus 3. And the last minus root 3 multiplied by 2 square root of 5 minus 3. Okay. Now in the denominator we have a plus b, a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So 2 square root of 5 the whole square minus 3 square. So a square minus b square. Okay. When I will multiply this, 1 multiplied by anything is the number itself. So it is 2 square root of 5 minus 3. When I will multiply square root of 5 by this, square root of 5 into square root of 5, it is 5. And 5 to the it is 10. Okay. Square root of 5 into minus 3, it is 3 square root of 5. Then this minus sign, root 3 multiplied by square root of 5, root 3 into root 5, 5 3s are 15, so it is minus 2 root 15. Okay, and minus minus become plus, 3 into root 3, it is 3 root 3. In the denominator, 2 square is 4 and square root of 5 square is 5. Minus 3 square is 9 as it is. Okay. So 2 square root of 5 minus root 3. Oh, sorry. 2 square root of 5 minus 3 square root of 5. It is 2 minus 3. So I can say it is minus square root of 5. Okay. Then that is 2 minus 3 is 1. So 1 can be written as minus square root of 5. Minus 3 plus 10 is plus 7. Okay. So this and this is solved. This and this is solved. And they are not unlike terms. So I write it as it is. Plus 3 square root of 3. And in the denominator 4 5s are 20 minus 9. So this is minus square root of 5 as it is. Plus 7 minus 2 root 15 plus 3 root 3 upon 11. Okay, in this question we can see that it is the 11th question of 1D of rational and irrational number, and the question is root 2 upon root 2 plus root 3 minus 5. Again there are 3 terms in the denominator. I write this as root 2 upon root 2 plus root 3 minus root 5. Okay, when I will rationalize this, I have made two groups. This group is A and this group is B. So we have root 2 upon root 2 plus root 3 minus square root of 5, root 2 plus root 3 plus square root of 5, root 2 plus root 3 plus square root of 5. Okay. Now, when I will multiply this bracket by this, so I will multiply root 2 to each term. So root 2 into root 2 will be 2. Root 2 into root 3 is root 6. And root 2 into root 5 is root 10. Okay. So root 2 into root 2 was 2. Root 3 into root 3 was root 6. And root 2 into root 5 was 10. And in the denominator a minus b, a plus b is a square minus b square. So root 2 plus root 3, this is a square. And root 5, this is b square. Pay attention properly. Okay. We have 2 plus root 6 plus root 10 upon a minus b the whole square is a square. Root 2 square is 2. Okay. A square means root 2 square, that is 2 plus 2ab. So 2 into a is root 2, b is root 3 and b square, root 3 square is 3 and square root cancel. So square root of 5 square is 5. Numerator as it is again. 2 plus square root of 6 plus square root of 10 upon, pay attention, 2 plus 3, 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So what is remaining? 2 root 2 into root 3, it is root 6. Okay. Now, we have already seen this type of question in the exercise 1D, that is first and second question. Okay. If there is only root sign, we should rationalize the roots only. That is 2 root 6 plus root 10 upon 2 root 6 is rationalized by root 6 into root 6. Okay. So root 6 multiplied by whole bracket, root 6 into 2, it is 2 root 6. Root 6 into root 6, it is 6. Root 6 into 10, it is root 60. Upon root 6 into root 6, it is 6. And this 2 as it is. Okay. Now, 2 root 6 as it is, 6 as it is, and 60 can be written as 4 into 15, where 4 is the perfect square. Okay. So this 2 root 6, 2 into 6 as it is. Here we have 2 root 6 plus 6. 4 comes outside, become 2 into 15 upon 2 into 6. I can say that in each and every term, it is a multiple of 2. After taking 2 common, we have root 6. 2 3s are 6. 2 goes outside, we have square root of 15 upon 2 into 6. So 2 gets cancelled. So final answer is root 6 plus 3 plus square root of 15 upon 6. So this is your final answer for sum number 11. Now we'll start with the 19th sum of the same page. Okay. Except sum number 18, I have solved almost each and every question. Okay. So you also try to solve it. In the previous video, I have done all the sums. Okay. I will do the 19th one. We want x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay. So first of all, I will find the value of x square, that is 3 plus square root of 8 the whole square. So x square becomes a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, x square as it is. What is 3 square? 9. 2 3s are 6. Square root of 8 plus square root cancel. So it is 8. X square is equal to 9 plus 8, it is 17 plus 6 into 8 can be written as 4 2s are, where 4 is the perfect square. X square is equal to 17 plus 12 root 2. So it is 17 plus 12 root 2. Now we want 1 upon x square. So 1 upon x square is nothing but 1 upon what is the value of x square? 17 plus 12 root 2. So to solve this, 17 plus 12 root 2 multiply by 17 minus 12 root 2 upon 17 minus 12 root 2. I rationalized with the change in the sign. Okay, so in the numerator we have 17 minus 12 root 2. In the denominator, a plus b, a minus b, it is a square minus b square. Okay, 17 minus 12 root 2 upon 17 square. 17 square is, I think so it is 324. Okay, I'll just, no, 324 is 289. 17 square is 289 minus 12 square is 144 and root 2 square is 2. Okay, so 17 minus 12 root 2 upon 289 as it is minus 144 2 sides 288. So I am having just 289 minus 288, it is 1. So we have only the numerator 12 minus root 2. This is the value of what? It is the value of 1 upon x square. Okay, now we'll solve what is required. We want to find out x square plus 1 upon x square. What is the value of x square? 17 plus 12 root 2 plus what is the value of 1 upon x square? It is 17 minus 12 root 2. So plus 12 root 2 minus 12 root 2 cancel. 17 plus 17, 34 is the solution. Okay, we'll try to solve the 20th sum of the same page. Again, you need to find out x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay, the question is the same, x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay, so first of all, we will try to find out the value of x square. So x square is equal to 4 minus square root of 15 the whole square. Therefore, x square is equal to a minus b the whole square. A square is 16, 4 square is 16 minus 2ab. 2 4s are 8. So it is 8 root 15 plus b square. Square root of 15 is 15. So x square is equal to 15 plus 16 is 31 minus 8 root 15. Okay, so this is the value of x square. Now 1 upon x square is nothing but 1 upon 31 minus 8 root 15. Okay, so whenever I will have a root sign in the denominator, I will rationalize with the conjugate. Okay, what is conjugate? The minus when written in the plus form, 31 plus 8 root 15. So this minus plus becomes conjugate of each other. And 31 plus 8 root 15. So 1 multiplied by anything is the number itself. 1 upon x square as it is. So we have 31 plus 8 root 15 upon a minus b. A plus b is a square minus b square. So 1 upon x square is 31 plus 8 root 15 upon 31 square. So I'll try to solve it. 1 3 3 9. So 1 6 9 61. Okay, minus 8 root 15 square. 8 square is 64 and root 15 square is 15. Square root of 15 square root cancel. So 64 into 15. 5 4 is 20. 6 5 30 32. 4 6, it is 980. 960, sorry. Okay, so 1 upon x square is equal to 31 plus 8 root 15, 961, and this product is 960. So 1 upon x square is nothing but 31 plus 8 root 15. Okay, what you are asked to solve? X square plus 1 upon x square. Therefore, x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to, what is the value of x square? 31 minus 8 root 15 plus, what is the 1 upon x square? 31 minus 8 root 15. This, it is plus 8 root 15. So this gets cancelled. 31 plus 31, it is 62. 62 is your final answer.